shule ya University of Eldoret, they have exhibition ya wakulima. Na nadhani maybe hata kama mtakuwa pale, kuna labda wenzenu ambao wako pale, they'll give like expert information to wakulima ambao labda wataenda ukule kuangalia ni vipi naweza improve ukulima wangu na mambo kama hayo. Maybe you being an expert, ni kwa nini mkulima anapaswa kwenda kwa trade fair exhibition?
Sasa wakulima wengi wa Afrika, wakulima wengi wa Kenya, challenge ambayo wako nayo ni kukosa kutambua umuhimu wa exhibition kama ile ambayo inaendelea pale Eldoret University. Hapo ndipo mtu ataingia ajifundishe kaida ama utaratibu wa ufugaji. Ajionee makosa ambayo yeye hufanya. Aone wengine wanafanikiwa kwa njia gani. Na aone ni kitu gani ambacho lazima ahusishe katika ulimaji ama ufugaji wake. Ndipo aweze kuanza kuona manufaa na faida ya ukulima. Lakini unajua sasa shida kubwa ni kwamba wale wakulima ambao labda wanahitaji sana mafundisho hayo kupuuza masomo kama haya. Sasa wewe unaendelea kufanya mambo tu kama umefumba macho. Unaendelea tu na unataka mabadiliko. Unajua katika kimombo inasemekana kwamba it's only a fool who does the same thing over and over and still expects different results.
Yes.
We are not making enough money from dairy or crop farming as most of the smallholder Africa, most of the smallholder farmers, whether they're African farmers or whether they are Kenyan farmers or Tanzanian farmers or Ugandan farmers. We are not making as much as we should make. Reason? Lack of knowledge. But we wake up every day to keep on repeating the same things over and over and expecting different results. And that is why we delay, because a cow is a factory. Is a factory for manufacturing meat, is a factory for manufacturing milk, is a factory for manufacturing growth, is a factory for manufacturing production, fertility, is a factory for producing fertilizer, which is manure. And each one of these things are supposed to make us rich. We should make huge money from milk, huge money from growth, huge money from meat, huge money from mbolea. And we reduce our over-dependence on things that are chemical and non-organic and create sufficient wealth to make us improve our lifestyles. But the problem is, if you bring a factory, you have a factory and you don't know what are the raw materials. For example, a farmer has a factory, which is a cow. This cow is supposed to produce milk. They cannot define what are the raw materials of milk production. This cow is a factory for manufacturing fertility. They cannot define what goes into fertility production. They even don't know what to do to make their cows come on heat on time, so that they can be able to get a calf every year, create enough wealth from that. They don't know. They don't want to know. If they wanted to know, they would go to that session, a trade fair, for example. They do not know how do you make your cow to add weight on a daily basis, so that within a particular time you are able to gain the weight and sell it at a particular amount of money. Then you run meat production through a cow as a business. How do you make sure that you produce or create wealth from growth? Because every time a cow appreciates in weight, that cow has increased the value. What you would have sold last week at 300 kg should sell differently 2 weeks later when it is 300 plus 40 kg. You get? Now, when you have a cow, your cow produces between 30 kg and 66 kg of cow dung a day. Cow dung in itself is what we produce. You know, you grow feed. They feed from the soil, and when they come up through a plant, the residue after extracting key nutrients that have helped us to produce fertility or growth or meat or milk, what remains is still very rich to make our soils richer and richer, so that we even produce more that would go into profitability.
And
now, if we are serious as farmers, when are we going to start treating a liter of milk with the same seriousness we treat a kg of cow dung? 55 kg every day translates to 55 times 30 every month. 55 kg times 55 times 30 days times 12 months will translate into several tons of what? Manure.
Okay.
Let me ask you, if we invested in learning how to create fertilizer from that manure by enriching it and making it a better product, who will require to go and buy chemical fertilizer?
No one.
And if we don't, won't we increase our wealth creation through dairy? Will we not realize that a cow means nearly everything for us? Now, after you produced your manure, and even if you sold it at 1 shilling a kg or 10 shillings a kg, and you, people in the Rift Valley, for example, a Kalenjin man or woman would have 20, 30 cows, or 10, or even 5. If this one gives you a ton a month, times 10 is 12 months, 10 tons. The other one 10 tons. You have 10 times 10 tons. If you have only an acre of land and you replow your manure in that piece of land, won't it translate back to a forest where you can farm without having to add chemical fertilizer? Won't you save the money you would have taken to fertilizer? Won't you grow healthier products? Now, that is where MolaPlus as a company, we pay a lot of attention to knowledge impartation. We educate farmers all over, not only Kenya. We educate farmers in Kenya for free. Kenyan farmers, we educate them for free as long as they are 50 and above.